In today's video, we're going to talk about the DJI mic setup with the microphone on me at the moment. So everything you're going to hear in this video is going to come from that microphone. But I feel like this microphone is better built for something different, which is the outdoors or like an interview setup. But let's go over what you find in the box itself. First off, you have the case, which is amazing because you right away can charge everything from it, because on the back there's a USB-C port, meaning that everything you put inside, which I'm going to talk about in a second, can be charged from inside that box. When you open it up, you'll find that there's a transmitter and a receiver. In this case, there's two transmitters and one receiver. One of them I have on me, and then the receiver is on top of the Sony a7 IV, which is receiving the signal from this transmitter to the Sony a7 IV. So it's right away, without editing, how it sounds when you put it into editing. This is very cool because not only you have the two transmitters, the receiver, everything can be charged with this case. And I think this case also has charge itself. But anyway, you can actually plug this in and charge everything at the same time. So the setup is very, very nice. You also have different connectors for iPhone and for USB-C. And also you have a second transmitter, like I said. This is a beautiful package, very nicely made. You also get a carrying pouch for the package and also these little dead cats for the microphone. So if you're in a windy situation, you can put it on and it's gonna be much better. This microphone is a wireless microphone. So as you can see, there's no cable connecting me with the camera, but you have the audio that is very good straight into the camera. And you can set it up like, as you can see here, you can hold it in your hand for like a more interview style kind of video, or you can even go like 250 meters away from your camera and still get a signal and the audio to the camera, which is really cool if you want to do, for example, a shot where you're a little bit farther from the camera and you still want to talk, either holding it or having it somewhere on the clothes or the backpack. That is a very cool kit to have. So right now I'm just walking through the market and you should be able to, hear me through this, no matter where I am, you could probably hear me and it should be fine as I have the microphone on me. And it's pretty cool because you can just go around and just have the audio be good no matter where you are and what you're doing and what you're trying to do. So it's very cool, and let's see how the audio is. It should be pretty good, and there's a lot of ambient noise everywhere, so it probably should be, a good test. In my opinion, if you don't use a microphone like the one I have right here, which is like a studio microphone, well, I think it's much better to have something like this. It's gonna drastically improve your sound quality right away, and also it just creates a lot of freedom. It just makes everything much more versatile and also perform better. The sound is very important for videos, so if you can have a better sounding system, it's much better. And and when you have a setup like this, it's just so nice to have. I don't think it's a better device than having a dedicated microphone in your studio, but I think it's still very good if you want to upgrade your quality, if you don't have the space, or just the convenience of setting everything up. Using these kind of microphones is amazing when you're using them outdoors, when you want to have a very clear and crisp audio from just your voice or someone you're talking to, instead of having everything around you. And just for comparison, I'm gonna actually now turn between three different options. The Sony a7 IV without a microphone, so just the internal one, my studio microphone, and the microphone here. And that's how it would sound just from the microphone inside of the Sony a7 IV, like the built-in microphone. And this is how it sounds from my studio microphone. It's a very nice tool to have at your disposal because you can use it in many different versatile situations, whether outdoors, indoors, studio setup, or even just, somewhere out in the wild. So it's a very versatile little microphone setup. And the build quality of all the things in this setup are very nice. The case itself seems to be like very sturdy, very, the build quality, as with DJI products, is amazing. One thing that is very nice to have with this microphone is that you can actually record a separate audio from the one that you're recording on the camera. So for example, you can actually press on the microphone and have a separate recording that's stored inside of the microphone. And also you can actually record in a safe track, which means that basically if this audio was to clip a little bit too high, a little bit too loud, this will record a separate track that is slightly lower, I think 10 decibels lower. So that means you can actually use that safe track in case this one was overblown and you cannot use it. So do I think it's worth it in 2024? This just works and just has so much different versatile features that you can use, and it just makes it so nice for just having it at your disposal. So if you are looking for something that just works straight out of the box, that really has, you know, a lot of features that work for you, and I feel like this one is still the one to get. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you learned something new today. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again, and I'll see you next time.